thought about swinging the bat, but held off it. 2-2. Minnesota leading Tampa Bay there in the second inning. I should say that game's 0-0 in the second inning. Twins have really had some major injury questions. Joe Mauer's on the DL. Here comes the 2-2. That's low. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Rays have been come from behind kids lately. They've won 5 straight.
Twins have already lost their second baseman to a broken leg. Yoshi Nishioka. And now Mauer hurt. And of course Justin Morneau has been coming back from the concussion. Pitch into the dirt. Nice stop by Saltalamacchia, but it's ball 4. So Rivera will take a free pass, and that's 2 walks in this inning by John Lester. His command in this frame has not been great. He will face the number 9 hitter now, Jason Nix, who checks in at 265. He's a right-hand hitter. Toronto has men on the corners.
They expect Dominic Garcia back tomorrow. He'll return to the Dominican Republic and placed on the bereavement list due to a death in the family.
So Nick's manning that spot so far. 2 home runs on the season. He's driven in 4. And he settles in on the right side. Once again, Lester has to work from the stretch, which he has done entirely in this inning. Here's the pitch. Outside, runner at first goes, throw down to second, and the runner's going to come on in to score. Pedroia scoops the throw. Now they have the runner to run down back to first. They tag out Rivera. But once again, Toronto, because they run the bases, steals one here. That winds up a stolen base. And it is 1-0 Toronto. The fielder's choice, 1-0 to find the final run getting in there. And again, Toronto, with their speed, able to grab a run. We go to the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 Blue Jays here in the Shaw's WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
I'm willing to guess you know the score of last night's basketball game, but what if I asked you what your current mortgage rate is? Would you know the answer to that? Do you know that mortgage rates have never been lower than they are today? At Mansfield Bank, we challenge you to compare our rates with other banks and see how we measure up. Visit MansfieldBankMortgages.com and find out for yourself just exactly how low rates have gone. If you haven't refinanced yet, there's still time. Visit MansfieldBankMortgages.com today. Mansfield Bank, banking your way. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey folks, Mike Belize here. I'm no different than you. I love a value. Take my favorite airline, for instance. The seats are inexpensive, snacks and soft drinks are free, like bags fly for free, and now it seems you get a free sunroof that opens automatically during every flight. Awesome! If you're looking for a real value, look no further than Belize Subaru in Warwick and Belize Volkswagen in West Warwick. At Belize Subaru, we stock more Subarus because we sell more Subarus. And we sell more Subarus because we sell them for less. Like new 2011 Imprezas for just $129 a month. At Belize Volkswagen, lease a new 2011 Jetta for just $159 a month. Or a new Golf for just $183 a month, both with 0 down and 3 years maintenance included. See BelizeAuto.com for details. So get down to Belize Subaru on Post Road in Warwick next to Belize Nissan, Toyota, and Chevy, or Belize Volkswagen on Route 2 in West Warwick. Belize is open every Sunday, 12 to 6.
Suffer from hip or knee pain? Avoid surgery. Call East Greenwich Spine and Sport at 401-886-5907. Blending conventional and innovative medicine. East Greenwich Spine and Sport. 103.7 WEEI FM.
Sox fall behind here 1-0. Toronto with some trickery. Jared Saltalamacchia deciding to throw down to second base. Actually made a 4th throw down there as well. As Rivera went in the direction of second, running first to second. Saltalamacchia winds up throwing down there and costing the Red Sox a run.
I don't believe he looked at third at all. No, he didn't. He just came up and threw. He did not even look the runner back.
Here's David Ortiz in the first inning. The Red Sox put 1 man on but did not score. Ortiz taking the first pitch on the outside corner for a strike. ball behind the bag at first. Lynn handles the chance and races up to touch the base for the out. And Ortiz, despite hitting it sharply, grounds out, one away in front of Jed Lowry. And Jed red hot, 11 out of 22 at the plate with a homer and 4 runs batted in. And homered yesterday into the bottom of the light standard in left. He swings, lifts a high, twisting pop foul down the third base line. And it's going to actually land on the field. That's going to be a fair ball on the warning track. The wind must have brought that back. Rivera, the left fielder, never got there. And it drops in for a base hit.
No question about it. We noted that on the pop double that Batista hit. The wind kept it fair. This time, this ball was in the stands by 10 rows, but the wind pushed it fair.
Lowry only winds up at first base. He was late getting out of the batter's box. And very slow moving up that line. He probably should have been at second base. That even took a little bit of a bounce and skipped into the side wall of the stands. But Lowry with another base hit. And here's J.D. Drew. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike. It's something the hitters had better be aware of today. That wind is very steady out toward right. That ball was headed into the seats. Lowry certainly gave up on it, and Rivera did, the left fielder, and it dropped just a couple of feet fair on the warning track area with the stands jut out down the left field line. Pitch to Drew, swinging a line shot, base hit into left center toward the alley. Cut off by Patterson, the center fielder. Lowry rounding second. He's into third, standing up. J.D. Drew rips a single, and the Red Sox have runners at first and third. And now Saltalamacchia with an opportunity to make up for a mental mistake. If he can pick up an RBI here and tie the score, all it will take is a fly ball of decent depth. He's sitting 138, no homers, 2 runs batted in. Red Sox very fortunate to have a runner on at third to begin with. And we'll try now to make Toronto pay. Lowry and Drew on, and the pitch is taken in there for strike 1. Saltalamacchia for the season, 4 for 29 with 13 strikeouts. So they edge off the corners here. 1 man gone. Litch with the pitch. Swing, loop foul, back out of play, and it's 0-2. Of course, what would be deadly here would be a strikeout, and that's been a problem for Salty, who actually swung a very good bat in spring training. He hit .405 in the spring with 6 doubles. Has not translated to the regular season. At least not yet. He's batting left-handed. 1 man out. Litch will stop at the chest and deliver. Swinging a ground ball to the right side toward the hole. Through for a base hit. Here comes the run. Lowry is in to score. Drew to second. Throw comes in behind him. He's safely back. And the Red Sox have tied it. Jared Saltalamacchia really needs some good things to happen. Off to a good start at the plate today with an RBI single. Hill, the second baseman, when racing in the direction of first to try and cut it off, and never did come anywhere near getting it.
With an outside pitch, he didn't hit it very well, but placed it.
His 3rd RBI of the season, and the Red Sox fight back to tie it. And here comes Ellsbury. Jacoby hitting .190 with 2 home runs. 3 out of 9 in his career against Jesse Litch. Still only 1 man out. Litch with the set. Looks back at Drew at second and delivers. And it's too high with a fastball. Ellsbury 4 out of 18 on this homestand with a couple of stolen bases. He has a stolen base each of the last 2 games. Litch takes a sign, facing a lefty hitter, and the pitch. Up top again, he missed 2-0. Ellsbury is 2 stolen bases shy of tying Heine Wagner for 4th on the Red Sox all-time list.
What can you tell us about Heine Wagner?
Well, this is what I can tell you about Heine Wagner. This is from the archivist of the Boston Red Sox, Dick Brashani, and we kid Dick that he saw everybody play, never saw Heine play. But what he told us about him was he was a very tough-nosed third baseman back in the day. World War I era Red Sox. Very hard-nosed. There's a swing and a high deep right field way down the line. Heading into the corner. This is way back and gone. Jacoby Ellsbury with a wicked shot for a 3-run homer. Boy, did he unload it. His 3rd home run of the season. And the Red Sox lead it 4-1. This was a blast and a half from Ellsbury. Deep into the seats and right.
He hit in Texas, or we saw in spring training. Heine Wagner can wait. He'll take the 3-run homer over the stolen base.
That's right. One of the prettiest swings we've seen from Jacoby. Sox up 4-1, and here's Carl Crawford trying to follow. It's down low for a ball. Heine Wagner was noted for being very tough, very hard-nosed, and got into some noted scraps with Ty Cobb. There's a swing and a miss by Crawford, who struck out in the 1st inning because Heine didn't take anything out of anybody. And you remember Ty Cobb used to come in spikes high when he stole a base, and that led to a lot of brawls as he would spike infielders. Pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2 on Crawford. Really pulled his head out of there on that swing. And Heine didn't mind sticking a baseball in the glove right in the mouth of Ty Cobb to give him a 1-4. Here's the 1-2. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ellsbury's home run, the first 3-run homer the Red Sox have hit this season. That's been missing.
That was a bomb. The pitch. Swing, ground ball, hit behind first base, up with it, Lynn. To the bag for the out. Crawford's now 0 for 2. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification here in the Shaw's WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
You're listening to Southern New England Sports Radio Leader. This is Sports Radio 103.7 WEEI FM, Westerly, Providence.
Here's Dustin Pedroia with the bases empty thanks to Mr. Ellsbury, and the Red Sox are on top 4-1. 80 for 1 with a ground and a 3rd. And Litch fires in, and it's right through there for called strike 1. Litch with very good control, which means he throws a lot of strikes. That also means he is susceptible to the home run ball. And Ellsbury got him. The 0-1 pitch. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 2nd inning, a 4 spot up there for Boston.